In today's video, we're going to look at the Omaha real estate market for the month of June, and we're going to get started right now. Hi, my name is David Matney with Nebraska Realty. I'm a local realtor here in Omaha, Nebraska. Now let's jump into today's topic. Now, before we look at our current inventory, I thought we'd take a look back at where we've been since January. Now, every month, in the middle of the month, I pull the active listings on the market. There's going to be some variation because sometimes if I pull it on a Thursday, you might have a little bit higher count than if I pulled it on a Tuesday, because a lot of times what agents will do, they will list a home on Thursday to go live, and then they'll sell it over the weekend, and then by Tuesday rolls around, the inventory has dropped again. So there's going to be some variation from that, but what I want you to see is an overall trend. Okay, now in January, there was 536 active homes on the market, and we're looking at Douglas and Sarpy County. In February, 530. In March, 577. And then in April, 569. And then in May, it was 646. Now in the month of June, we're up to 847. So we've seen a slight uptick in active listings. What does that mean if you're a seller? I mean, couple of things. Your home may not sell as quickly and it may be on the market for a little bit longer, but the real key is going to be pricing. Now, in the market we were in back in January and February, it was almost impossible to underprice a home, because if you underpriced the home, the market would simply correct it and bid the home up. Now, many homes are still selling at a premium and they're still receiving multiple offers. Now, the key is going to be, number one, they look fabulous. And then number two, they're going to be priced competitively. Okay. However, if you overprice a home in this market, then your home is going to sit and then you're going to have to do a price reduction. Now, a few days back, I was out working with a buyer and we looked at two homes. One home was listed at $299,900 and it was on the market for 11 days. Okay. The other one was priced at $306,000. Okay. The one at $306,000 was far superior than the one listed at $299,900. And the one at $306,000 had received 9 offers. It'll probably get bid up and probably sell for probably $350,000 is my guess, but it'll be interesting to see. Okay, in this kind of a market, if you're going to sell your home, two things are going to be critical for you. Number one is hiring the right agent, and then number two, pricing your home correctly. Now, the other thing you got to keep in mind is the market's not going to lie. If you're overpriced, your home will not sell. If you hire the right agent, they will assist you in listing at the right price. They're also going to tell you the truth. If it's not under contract within a certain period of time, then you're going to need to reduce the price. Now, here's the thing. It's much better to price it correctly right from the start instead of having to go through a price reduction. And here's the other thing too. In this kind of a market, an overpriced home sticks out like a sore thumb, and it's going to help sell properly priced homes, because what an agent will do is they'll take a buyer to a home that's overpriced, and then when they take that buyer to a home that's priced correctly, then it looks like a smoking deal. So you want to make sure that you price it right from the jump. And sometimes the agent's going to tell you things you may not want to hear, but that's why you want to hire the right agent, because you want someone who's going to tell you the truth. Okay, out of that 847 active homes on the market, when you strip away new construction, then we have 445 existing homes for sale. Now let's look at last month. Now in May, we had 1,109 closed sales. The median closed sales price was $299,000, and the median days on market was 2 days on the market. Remember, when we're looking at last month's numbers, we're actually looking at the contracts that were written in April. Okay, how does last month compare to May of 2021? In May of 2021, we had 1,228 closed sales. The median closed sales price was $260,000, and the median days on market was 2 days on the market. Now, I think the rest of the year, we're going to see fewer transactions compared to last year. Now, that doesn't mean prices are necessarily coming down. Unfortunately, with the increasing interest rates, it means more buyers are forced to sit on the sidelines. Okay, let's talk about interest rates. Now, interest rates continue to rise. As of June 13th, 2022, the interest rate crossed the 6% threshold, and we are now at 6.13% for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. Okay, 2022 is turning out to be the worst year for interest rates since 1979. Now, a little history. Back then, there was a new Fed chairman who was appointed to the Federal Reserve by the name of Paul Volcker. In the late 1970s, we also had rampant inflation. Now, he cured it by raising interest rates. At this moment, inflation is still out of control, so we may see higher rates yet. Now, as rates increase, some sellers are going to decide to stay put and may not move unless they absolutely have to. And then you're also going to see, as rates increase, more buyers will find buying a home unaffordable because they can no longer afford the payment. Okay, and here's a real quick example. $300,000 at 3% interest rate equals $1,264.81. $300,000 financed at 6% equals $1,798.65. That means $533 more a month in payment. Now you take that and multiply it over the lifetime of a loan, which is 360 payments. That equals $192,182.40. It's no wonder you see more apartment complexes going up, because many first-time home buyers are going to have to rent instead of being able to purchase. I think you're going to see fewer sales in terms of actual numbers, but in terms of prices, I think they're going to remain the same or grow at a slower rate. Okay, what about the price of lumber, and what about materials? Lumber, as you can see, has come down in price, and I think this reflects lower demand. Lumber is currently at $547.67 for 1,000 board feet. Okay, now let's look at jobs. Now, in Douglas County for the month of May, unemployment rate was at 2.2%. And for Sarpy County, the unemployment rate was 1.8%. Okay, the Omaha area continues to have an abundance of jobs and low unemployment, which is great for the real estate market.